Unbelievable!
Nice! Nice bonk. Diving too early. Separately. They get a lick. $55.24. Nice. It's a really good time up here. I don't know why I didn't cancel that dive earlier. But it's fine. It's runnable. It's like 2.3 seconds to go, I think. I didn't soft lock, let's go. Get to continue to barrel battle. Yeah, I play with keyboard and mouse. One of the few people who only plays with keyboard and mouse. There are a few things that are just straight up faster for KBM. So everyone plays with keyboard and mouse at least a little bit. But mostly like menuing for the getting into the level like that, for example. And then there's like one level, mail delivery service, where you need to shoot the mail, right? And it's way easier to shoot the mail fast on keyboard and mouse than controller. But other than that, like most people play on controller. Then there is that part of the community who does keyboard and mouse. Doka's second place right now. Plays on keyboard and mouse.
Heads up, little punk. Do not think about avoiding barrels.
I know Hardcore Cheese does. Thomas, Cars, I think. Or maybe not Cars. But Evely. There's a couple of people who only plays keyboard and mouse. Two nice things in this game is like, as long as you can get enough buttons for everything you want to do, any controller scheme is viable, pretty much, for most of the run. And then, like, for the few instances where one controller scheme is just straight up faster, you can just very easily switch between controllers. Like you can switch by just doing an input. So if I want to switch to controller, I can just press X on my P3 controller, and it will instantly swap to that controller. And then I can press W, and it will be back to keyboard and mouse. Nice. Alright, better pace into Mafia boss this time. So now it's just getting good RNG.
Supercharge!
Oh, come on. Worst RNG first phase. Come on. Oh, it wasn't actually worst RNG total. I saved a second and a half compared to worst RNG. Let's go. Alright. We completed though, unlike last time. Last time would be an insane time if I just completed. Unfortunately I didn't. Yeah, not even worst RNG. For getting such bad RNG, this is actually a pretty good time. Let's go. Good DPS. Who do you get as boss fight when speedrunning this? Well, in any percent we don't get any of them as the boss fight. But for all timepieces and 110%, it depends. Generally, if you get a good train rush, you should have the conductor win. but depending on how many clocks you pick up and like whether you have a good one or not, you might actually end up having DJ Grooves win. Ideally though, you would want Conductor to win. There's no big difference between them. If you'd find out the difference, you'd probably laugh. Like, the difference isn't even in their boss fights. Their boss fights are just the exact same. With current strats anyways. There used to be a difference there. But the difference between them right now is that when you're in the award ceremony, DJ Grooves does an extra spin for no reason, and he loses like half a second. That's the only difference between the two. So this was an unfortunate murder. It's pretty bad. It's like 13, 14-ish seconds loss. I've only had 2 big time losses. One of them was the RNG. I got a really bad RNG. And then the second one was right now murder. Yeah, 14 seconds lost. Yeah, even though it's only 2 significant instances of time loss, that's like 27 seconds combined. Which like really sucks. We do VANESSA'S MANOR and 90%, yeah. Oh my god. Oh my god! Jesus! That's so much time loss right at the end for no reason. I'm gonna keep going, but it's no longer a good run. It was a good run even though I had bad RNG in Mafia boss fight for a moment, but between murder and that terrible menuing at the end, it's no longer a good run. Failed so badly there. That is 7 seconds of time loss. 7.5 even. Yeah, while we do VANESSA'S Manor, you're gonna notice that we do it very differently than you do it casually.
Labeling.
Let's go! It broke the trend of bad splits. Also, there's a pretty iconic skip coming up right now. Bag skip. OG bag skip had some pretty cool movement, but the booped bag skip looks cool as well, if you do it correctly.
You'll come with me. Come with me.
Well, technically I didn't skip them, because while I skipped the bag, I didn't actually skip the cutscene by doing that. What I did instead was, you notice the portion where Snatcher popped up? There's a cutscene there, and I used that cutscene to overlap it with the other one, so that only one of them played. The one of them I allowed to play was the short one, of course. Excuse me? There we go. Yeah, since I skipped that Snatcher cutscene, that means I didn't actually sign the contracts, but I can still do the levels that you get from the contract. Which is nice. There's only 2 levels in SUBCON Forest that you actually need the contract for. That's the mail delivery service, which I grabbed as a contract before, and then Toilet of Doom, which we don't actually do anymore in runs. We've replaced Toilet of Doom and Village Rift in SUBCON with doing Murder on the Owl Express and the Owl Express Rift in Birds. We used to go like pretty much the fastest way to SUBCON and then do like a bunch of levels in SUBCON. Yeah, and the next one we're gonna do without a contract is Manor. We don't have the contract for it, but we can still go there and do the level. And Manor movement has gotten really cool. It was already really cool with the movement. It was some pretty nice movement before. Oh my god. I'm failing the dive boosts. Now we're doing this. Easy. Luckily for us, there's a little crack in this igloo here that brings us to the manor. Like that. We're in. And then, I don't know if you know about this gift, but this gift was found pretty early on. It's an intended skip. You can do this, and then you're at the end. Yeah, you do it slightly differently, casually. Alright, I still made the cycle somewhat, but I made it kind of late because I missed the DSJ. They never finished the third floor? Didn't even know about that. Didn't mean to do that mushroom bounce, but it kind of worked out since I kept my momentum. They cut it, that sucks. Excuse me? How did she not climb? Golden Vault has been kind of sloppy.
All mine.
It's not too bad. It's like 3 seconds, I think. 4 actually. Fuck. If I didn't mess up right at the end, that could have been gold. That's really good. But right at the end with the cogwheels, I kind of messed up. It wasn't a major mess up though. Still a good time. 23:36, heating up entrance, nice. I noticed that I did the second slap too early, so I did another one. Normally I only do 2. So that I can die while I get this checkpoint. Alright. Some slop, but overall really good heating up. Heating up is a really hard level, so I'm happy with this. Still a 1-3 XIL time. Solid. Alright, one thing you might find pretty cool now is that, oh shit, I accidentally equipped the sticker. One thing you might find really cool here is that we're actually gonna do cheating the race. As you can see from the pop-up coming up here, I don't have the key item. I don't have the time stop hat. But we're still gonna do a level. A little bit slow, but we'll take it. Yeah, this is pretty good pace. I've had some hiccups, but that's fine. This level in the previous route used to be the second level, but we've rerouted, so it's pretty late now. Excuse me. That was slow. Let's just say it didn't go well. Yeah, it's really hard. The only situation where I've seen anyone who's not a speedrunner, or who, not just who isn't a speedrunner, but who doesn't speedrun this game, get it without the time stop hat, it's been with the scooter badge instead. I've never seen anyone who doesn't speedrun this game actually be able to do that without any extra badges or time stop hat. You can also go a step further, like is the optimal way to do 110%, because 110% gets all the timepieces and the death wish, right? And there's one type of stamp you get where it's like doing 4 timepieces jumpless, and it's actually optimal to do friggin' CTR jumpless. The cycle was good, Emily. It was just I was slow, so I couldn't make it. Fuck. Well, it wasn't a gold like last time I was here, but I'm on better pace, so I'll take it. I'm thinking it's still 37 actually. It's gonna be close, but I think it can still do it. Assuming I don't have the dumb shit happen here again. I didn't have the dumb shit happen again, let's go! I don't lose like 22 seconds or some shit. Whatever it was. was awkward, but it's fine. I need to gold to 37 now, I think. But I know I can gold. In fact, what is my best possible time right now? It should be a low 38, right? I need to gold by 5 seconds. Yeah, my best IL for finale is 6 seconds faster than the one I get in my gold. I just need to do well.
Beat it, kid.
Oh my god, that's terrible. That's gonna put me behind on the cycles. I hate that there's like the smallest ledges ever that you can bonk on. Yeah, I'm pretty far behind on the cycle. I was scared to dive boost there because of the cycle.
You're back on the line ticking.
We criminals can feel relief, yet not committed.
I was done. Gonna go safe there. That was kind of slow, but it's fine. Didn't die. This gauntlet was super awkward. I'm pretty sure 37 is dead. Q26 lap time, that's not good. Okay, 37 is dead. I got timepieces. So bad. If you're wondering what I thought was so bad there, Mikenan, I didn't get RNG where I could do a def abuse there, and that lost 15 seconds. The gauntlet was awkward, but other than that, it's fine. It's not like terrible considering I didn't get Slapsy or Torpsy. Instant underground. That sucks. And then shielded underground again. And then an extra shield. It's terrible. That was kinda RNG. Yeah, if 37 wasn't already dead, it's definitely dead now. Yep, this is still PB. It would take a lot for me to not PB at this point. I mean, it's technically possible, but it would basically amount to me having to stop and not play the game for a moment. Or for her to yeet. I completely forgot about that. Oh fuck. I got lucky there. Let's go, I got both doubles. It's not gonna be 38-21, it's gonna be way better. 38-17! We did it! I finally broke the dry streak. It's been over a month. How long has it even been? It's been like at least a month and a half, I think. Without a PB in this category. I didn't get the 37, but that's still a decent PB. I'm glad you totally were, Luki. You're not gonna get it. You give me bad RNG. Legit, with better mustache girl RNG, this would have been 37. Hey Evely, thank you so much for the sub. Thank you all for the congratulations. It really was. So glad after the pace that I threw earlier today, that towards the end here I managed to get the pace that was even better and actually PB this time.
Don't leave us.
Hey, kiddo! Let's make another contract.
It's not even only Slapsy though, Evely. I got, in Cherry Phase, I got both my undergrounds shielded. Like I got the shield right before the underground. And she shielded 3 times, right? Yeah, she shielded 3 times, which means it was 4 Cherry. I got 4 Cherry with 2 unshielded, 4 Cherry with both my undergrounds shielded, and Slapsy. What does the boop do? Basically,
Don't you dare
Uh,
leave, lass!
the boop is the only emote that has an animation, and the animation is super broken on this patch. Basically, what it does is it breaks whatever animation Hatket is currently doing to force her to do the boop animation, and you can do a lot of crazy shit with that by delaying other animations or just straight up canceling some. Yeah, 4 cherry, double shielded the underground, no slaps your torpsy RNG. Like, that is so much time lost to RNG in Mustache Girl. But it's fine. We got PB. Yeah, that could have with like good RNG, that could have very well been like a low 6 minute. Yeah. Did I boop the next timepiece? Like when I collect it, I do a boop. But I'm not gonna continue after this run, so I can't redeem that right now.